I've swapped my camera angle, so I'm a little bit backwards. I'm used to the camera being on the other side of the screen. We're doing something a little bit different today. I just picked up, it's probably hard to see on the screen here, but I just picked up, basically it was like a clearance sale from Gameology. If you guys don't know Gameology, I'll just pull it up for you. It's basically just a hobby store from Australia. They do heaps of like different stuff. But I got a really good deal on like a lot of stuff. So I wanted to do like a little bit of an unboxing video and just kind of show you what I got and how much I paid for it and stuff. Because it was quite good value and quite a large box of miniatures. So I don't usually do a lot of these. I usually do them live if I do them. This is my first time doing a recorded one. All right. Here we go. First up. This is exactly what I thought it was going to be. All right, so this one's actually for Sam. We got this one. I won't say it out loud. You guys can see what that is. But yeah, this one actually came with a few extras too. So you can see it there. I guess that's probably doesn't help you. You guys don't know how big I am. 5'11", if that helps. I don't know. But yeah, that one's actually, I bought that one from my wife, for my wife rather, as a bit of a challenge. Alrighty. Next one we have. Okay, let me just find them. I brought up the list, and that way, that's the one. So the one I got for Sam, that was $30. This one, a couple of human druids. This one only cost me $2.95, and you can see these guys here. I don't know if you can see a real clear picture of them, but I can just pull it up here anyway to show you guys. There's the actual colors for them. But again, for $2.95 for 2 miniatures, originally at $12, so 75% off. That's good value, really. The next one we have. Oh, this one was also for Sam, and this one was just a silly one because we don't have any. We got some flumps, which they actually, if I'm remembering what D&D law correctly, they feed off. I think it's. They're really positive creatures and they feed on negative energy, I think. Well, they feed off positive energy. It's one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's negative energy though. So they're like super happy. They're actually like really like nice little creatures. But yeah, little flumps. I only paid $3 for that one. $2.95. Also good. Next up we have. Okay. Sorry, this is a little bit unorganized because I've got this whole giant list here and I didn't want to open them up in tabs because I wouldn't be able to see what they are. But we got some human rangers. So that's one of the sculpts there. And that's the other one. So again, $2.95. Really good value. The next one. What's this? Oh, this one was cool. I don't have many of these. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. $2.95 again. Couple of tiefling warlocks. So that's one of them. That's how you can paint it up. These are obviously unpainted miniatures. But you also have this one here. A female one with a, what's that, like a short sword. Some a little bit of magic going on in the background. Again, another $3 pick that I got there. This box is so full of stuff. I can see this one. I've been looking at this one for a little while. This one was a bit more expensive. Still on special. This one was down from... Doesn't actually tell me. This one was $4.45. But because I play a very... I can pull up the picture there. That'll probably make it easier for everyone. That's the size of the miniature. I'd say it's probably about 2 inches, maybe. An inch or 2 inches. Yeah, because I run like a really nautical themed D&D game, I wanted something that could, I guess, be an enemy or like portray that like sort of like oceanic voyage type situation. Oh, goodness me, there's so many. Um, that's one of them. And that's the other one. So let's pull up. There we go. That was the half orc barbarian set. Female barbarians. Or female half orcs. Again, $2.95 for that one. What's up, Sam? Repairing the pothole. Sorry guys, we got a little bit of construction going on out the front. A few potholes. And then this one as well. This one only has one picture, but there's actually 2 miniatures in this one. I don't have, unfortunately, a secondary picture to show you. But yeah, again, $2.95. Absolute steal. I couldn't help myself. I think I spent $100 on the whole box, and I got 19 boxes of things. Next up, we have. Sorry, guys, you can probably hear my son in the background too. Hobgoblin Fighter and Hobgoblin Wizard. You can see them there. That's the color scheme for them. This one was $4, which is bloody outrage. It is. No, it's yeah, it's an extra $1 on top of the other ones that I paid. So it's Elf Cleric. Again, another $3 one. That's what the miniatures there look like. Painted examples as well. That's actually really cool. I like that magic. I'm getting really good at painting these. I just use like an ink wash to color in the see-through bit, and that way the paint doesn't like blow. I mean, that's probably how you're meant to do it. It's not like revolutionary painting. I'm not particularly that good at painting, but yeah, just finding the right ink color and just going over it. I can show you guys my I've got a big giant Kraken actually that's got like water splashing around it and stuff, and I did. Luckily for me, it was removable, so you can take the actual Kraken out, paint it with the ink wash. Yeah. Maybe I'll do another video if this gets a little bit of interest. Who knows? Alrighty, next on the list. This was actually one that I particularly wanted for the Feywild, but I ended up giving it to my wife's sister because she's quite into fairies and pixies and things. So these ones were $10 down from $15, but you do get 3 different miniatures in the pack, like 3 different sculpts. They're actually really cool. I'm not like a big fairy guy, obviously. I mean, I don't think many men are big fairy guys, but they're actually quite a cool little miniature. They are exceptionally tiny though. So it's going to be very, very hard to paint those ones, I believe. Huh. These look different to what I thought they were going to look like. So these are Azure Warriors, which I'm not actually that familiar with when it comes to D&D lore about these guys. I'm assuming there's some sort of like dwarf forge creature by the look of it, but I genuinely I don't really know. That's them there. They're only $2.45, so quite cheap. Like most of these were between $2.45 and like $4. Usually Gameology sells their stuff for about, I don't know, I would say like $4.50 to $12 for their like small miniatures. If you get a bigger one, they go up to like, maybe 21, 22. And then like I've got a few dragons as well that are quite large. They're probably about this big. They cost me over $100. So they do have a good range of stuff. They're continuously getting new stuff in as well. Also, this isn't like a paid promo or anything. I just wanted to give you guys my feedback on Gameology. It's one of the main companies I do use for like actual like miniatures. I think I do have a video about my terrain though, which I do get off a separate company called Mad Miniatures, but I'll go into that in a different video if this one does well and you guys want to hear more about Mad Miniatures. And this one is, I wasn't actually sure if I owned this one, but for $2.45, I was like, fuck it, just get it. You know, I'm doing a little pirate village coming up called Blackwater Haven is what it's called. Actually, you know what? I can show you guys. Well, my head is in the way. Woo, that is not how videos work. I would edit that, but I can't be bothered. So that's actually my map there that you can see, guys. There's a few different places, but yeah, Blackwater Haven's just this, this spot down here, and I build all my own maps for them on a big piece of like timber. So it's a meter 20 by 90 centimeters, or none, so like 1200 by 900 mil. If you're a tradie or a builder, and then I like spray paint them and get buildings and get like the fake grass and like all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I just thought she was cool. I'm not entirely sure if I own this one or not, but for $2.45, you can't go wrong. It's only a single miniature in that one. That is something though that I will touch on. WizKids, which is obviously the company that makes the D&D miniatures, was going from doing ones like this, where you would get, sorry, there's a lot of glare on that, where you would get 2 miniatures for around $8 to $10, to only getting a single miniature. And they also removed the images on the back. I actually quite prefer the old ones because it gives you like a bit of a concept idea of how they should look and how they should be painted. And I also just think it's cheap that they only give you one. I think $10, you know, for 2 or 3 minis is like pretty decent value. $10 for one, not so much. Alrighty. The next one that we've got on the list is, there it is, Road Wardens. Don't know. Road Wardens, people in disguise. Oh, I'm waking up my son. I'm a terrible dad. Again, $2.95. There they are. They're actually interesting. That's one of the newer ones, but they have actually given you 2 miniatures in that. Ah, that's a deep cuts one. So this one's actually for Pathfinder. Deep cuts. I don't know if you guys can see it there. It's that logo just there. Deep cuts as opposed to Knowles' Marvelous Miniatures. One's got the red on it, one does not. The deep cuts is actually for Pathfinder. And I actually do find the sculpts for the Pathfinder ones a little more interesting too. They're just not as readily available. Next on our list is, they're just there actually, that's convenient, the Human Druids. I did have, I can show you again actually, it's on this side. In Ravenswood, in my story, there was actually some druids that were helping some were people that had been cursed. So they had like were bears, were wolves. I think there was a were tiger. There was some kenku as well. But yeah, a couple of druids there. Nice sculpts. They're actually quite like nice and big too. And I think there's a little, you guys probably can't see it, but just on the bottom here, there's a little, what looks like a magic effect perhaps. So that'll be really interesting to have a look at. Alrighty. What else do we have? We're down to the last 4. Huh. Okay. Again, one of the newer ones doesn't have the picture on the back, but, and $2.95 for this one too, which is a great deal. A couple of Aasimar female wizards, which is cool. I actually really like the Aasimar. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I'm sure people will. But I'm pretty sure the Aasimar are like divine touched, almost kind of like tieflings are like devil touched. Aasimar are kind of like the same thing, but like light touch. So like one of their parents was like a celestial or something like that, I think. I'm exceptionally hungover this morning, so my brain's probably not working top tier at the minute, but yeah, I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comment section. All right, for the next one, we have interesting. So this is an older one. I believe it's an older one. But the Swashbuckler, and there's only 1 miniature in there, which is odd. I do believe these are the old ones, and it's not these ones. But again, could be wrong. I've been collecting these for about, I would say, 5 or 6 years now. I have a garage full. My garage is behind my Gundams. Over there is a door. My garage is basically just an art studio at this point. And this was the packaging that I saw most predominantly when I started. The ones without the photos on the backs, to me, I don't know, but seem to be the newer of the two. All right, second last one. We have Where is she? I think it's a lady. She looks like a lady. Oh, she's a lady. A blackguard, which I have no idea. I know nothing about the blackguard. She kind of looks... It's really hard for you guys to see there, but her skin is kind of like white. She almost kind of looks a little bit like a vampire, which maybe she is. Maybe it's like a Curse of Strahd thing or Ravenloft or something. I'm not too sure. And well, the last one, I sort of kept this one for last too because I'm going to run a really interesting little side story. So we got an incubus and a succubus, which are basically like, let's call them love demons instead of the other word. No, they're sexy good time demons, but they eat the souls or the life force of the person that they encounter or trap. But these ones were $10. I specifically bought these ones because I am running a little, what would you call it? Like a little side story in one of my towns where I'm going to offer the party information about something that they're looking for. And the woman is going to take them up into a room, and when he basically asks for the information, she's going to reveal herself to be a succubus, and that whoever I manage to lure into the room, one of my players, he or she will have to defend themselves from the succubus and the incubus. But yeah, that's all of it really. Big list. It's probably a little hard to see. But yeah. Alright guys, if you're interested in watching any more of these videos, or you want to see more unboxings, or you're interested in my like painting videos or anything like that, let me know down below. It's my first one. I'm probably going to post this unedited because I'm too fucking lazy to do it. I also have a baby and uni and work and streaming and all this other stuff. I mean, most of the guys that'll see this video are probably from my streams too, which is just Delectable, DYLECTABLE. But yeah. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video, or I will see you in stream. Everyone have a good day. Much love, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.